Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back.
We're back. Is doing this for me?
Yeah, I gave up on that a long time
We're back
ago.
like.
Way to soldier on. Way to soldier on. Proud of you. Proud of you. I gave
Keep
up
it
on
on. Keeping it on.
it. Yeah. We're back.
Hello.
Yeah, we back
Episode. What?
like these $50 Hubbards that's on the table.
Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys. Okay, since
Okay.
I'm going to show it, and it's gum. And these two have been talking about it like they're crack rocks and what they could sell it for on the market right now, cutting deals and how they can cut it.
Man.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, it's
He's selling
gum.
with 100 went to 50.
I said Hubbard.
Oh.
I'm selling
Yeah.
ice cube gums if anybody wants any. Chicle. Anyways, we're back with episode 101.
It's a $100 slab.
Oh my god, they won't stop, you guys.
Or you can $150, $50 a piece. I mean, you can do a lot with that right there.
I know. Well, that was my chair.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, to be honest with you.
Are we
I'm
sure?
going to scoot up a little bit
Sure?
here. Yes. Chair against the wall.
Welcome back, people.
We
Yes.
need to get funded to get a bigger
Okay, we're
studio.
done. We're done talking about that. Oh, I thought we were talking about the crack rocks.
No, we were trying to get funded to get a bigger studio,
Yeah, no.
so my chair doesn't slide against the wall like it just did.
Or you could just sit up.
I
Yeah,
can
or
do
that.
too.
Yeah, that costs nothing.
Yeah, but I would like to lean back and talk to the people.
Yeah.
Relax.
Well, then you go sit downstairs on the couch and talk to the people.
Okay, then we'll drag all the cords down there.
No,
I'll be down there. Okay, no.
talk to the other people. Anyways, we're back with episode 101. 101 episodes.
101.
101.
We get into season 4.
Season 4.
Season 4.
We out here.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
We doing good, man. I'm proud of us. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm proud of us.
What you guys don't know is we're recording, like, video, finally.
Let's see how that.
Yeah. So now you guys can see us. If I picked my nose, it's because I forgot there was
I
a
said, new chapter for Cognac.
Mhm.
Because what y'all don't know is he beat himself up just on the audio. So
I'm gonna beat myself up on my video too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hope not.
I don't know either.
You know what fixes that? Therapy.
What fixes it is
I thought Cognac fixed it.
I need to fix my beard. I'm getting shaved up on Tuesday.
We'll all look a little bit better as we go on.
Yeah.
Or worse, you never know. Depends on the week.
I'm in my PJs right now. Normally I'm in a tank top.
See, here you go.
Over explaining.
Yeah.
Those could have been Gucci, new Gucci line drop pants.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like Yeezys now with the hole in them.
You alright? You okay?
What?
Yeah.
We're about to have that first Heimlich session on the podcast.
Sorry.
All right? You need to talk. If you're not talking.
That's that gun.
Don't make me laugh.
It wasn't go.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, that's all I said. It's that gun.
It went down the wrong pipe and I was laughing. Thanks, guys.
That $50? No.
I'll have what she's having.
Let me just be quiet for a moment. Gather myself. Anyways, this week's episode is we're helping people.
Dear semi-sober ones.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Into the new year.
Yeah.
People need some help.
Need help for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed help a minute ago. You guys were laughing at me.
I wasn't.
I was waiting for you not to. If you didn't talk for 30 seconds, I was counting down in my head.
I was analyzing the problem. What could be the problem? The root
This is
cause.
the crackdown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Anyways, before we get into it, how was your week, Tequila?
My week was amazing. I had a great week. Had a great week. I did. Yep.
That's cool.
Went to work.
Okay.
Accomplished some things. Yeah. No issues with the living. Everything's great.
Amen to
Yeah.
that. That's always
Yes.
a blessing. Cognac, how was your week?
My week was interesting.
Okay.
Next week's gonna be much more interesting
Okay.
to figure a solution to a problem.
Okay. Cool. My week was long. Went and had my crown fitted for my tooth that tried to kill me for a couple weeks. That's really all I can think of to share. Want to take one moment. We took a moment last week to wish my grandfather a happy 94th birthday. And as about an hour and a half ago, he did pass away. He went peacefully in his sleep at home. And yeah, he lived a long life. He was loved and he went out loved. So, hug people that you do love and remind them all the time, because it keeps them holding on
Yeah.
for as long as they can for you. So, he gave us a good 2 weeks from when he got super ill, and I appreciate it. And prayers up for my family. Thank you guys. Now we're going to keep it moving on something positive, because my grandfather was fucking hilarious. And he had the stories.
Yeah.
And he was very helpful, so we're going to do this in his honor.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. All right. We have a segment, though, that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this segment.
Yeah.
I don't know if
We'll see.
your-
We'll see how it goes.
I don't know if your grandfather will appreciate this.
I'll let you know.
Joking with Cognac.
I mean, it's kind of old school in a way.
Could we just
if you
hear
think
it?
about it.
Could we just hear it, please?
So a guy walks into the butcher and he says, "Hey, what's your cheapest meat you have?" And he said, "Venison balls."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Why is that?" And he goes, "Because it's under $1."
Oh my gosh.
Under a buck. That's
It was very
hilarious.
clever. I've got it. It was very clever. And I do think that my grandfather would have liked that joke. He probably would have snickered a little bit, yeah. Under a buck. Yep.
That was good.
Yeah. Some people won't get it just because they're stupid, but...
So was that yours? Or you?
I saw it.
What?
Great selection.
What are we doing? Like, can we put it in the book or not? Or like, yeah, okay. Under a buck, guys. Balls under the buck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Venison.
Yeah, yeah.
Venison
Not
balls.
buffalo.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Yeah, you had the right animal and the right, testiculars, yeah. All right, guys. You ready to help some people?
Yep.
All right, dear semi-sober ones. We recently found out my 19-year-old daughter is pregnant. This is her first boyfriend, and she is absolutely smitten with him. He has asked her to marry him, and we are excited and happy for her. But there's one thing we are having a hard time with. I am almost certain he is cheating on her. They live with us, so I can see the signs. He says he's working late, and several times even told her he had to work through the night. He's always on his phone, and he never allows her to see it. He keeps it on silent and face down. When he gets a text message, which is often, he immediately says he has to go to the bathroom, and then he stays in there for about a half an hour. I've tried talking to her about what I'm saying, but she gets mad at me, and she says she trusts him and insists he would never cheat on her. And it's just painful watching this happen to her, and I don't know how to handle it. Should I continue bringing it up or let her find it out on her own?
So the daughter's name is Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
The boyfriend is Billy. and the mother is Deborah. Yeah, so whoever Deborah narrated it.
Yeah.
And Lacey is the daughter, Billy is the boyfriend. To me, number one,
I feel like I already know what's going to
Deborah need to mind her business.
I knew it.
And you gotta pay attention because you're not gonna cheat on my child living under my roof. But I'm gonna mind my business. But the signs you're looking at, you know, the dude. Number one, he don't have to let her see the phone.
Yeah.
It's his phone.
Yeah.
Do she pay the phone bill? And now if that's an indication of cheating, everybody cheat. You know what I'm saying? Do Rob see your phone? Rob, do she see your phone?
No.
Nobody's seeing my phone. And it's going to be face down on my lap. And I may have to get up and go to the bathroom to respond to a text. Or whatever the fuck you say. Don't let the phone be the reason.
Yeah.
You know, follow him or something. Put a pop, you know, get some more evidence.
I feel like Deborah probably did. She just didn't want to say it.
What she didn't say.
I know.
Don't let the phone be the reason.
Yeah.
And you know your daughter pregnant. He asked her to marry. You know what I'm saying? White. I mean, what is your husband doing? How do you know what cheaters do? I mean, come on. And I'm not saying the dude not cheating. You know what I'm saying? But don't just tear him apart like that. You know what I'm saying? Give him the benefit of the doubt. And maybe you have, you know, so maybe you're not telling the full story, giving enough information, but it seems like the information on my side that you're giving is some real shady information. It's not a substantial information to just
You have any input?
blow them up.
No, my perspective is, you know, like kind of like he said. I mean, she can worry about her daughter, not, but that's her life, you know. And at the end of the day, is he bringing these sluts, supposedly that he's cheating with, or whoever? I'm sorry, I didn't even say sluts, but
the sluts,
whatever. These hoochie coochie.
bus stop skanks, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Why did this can't be respectable women? Maybe he lying to them, and they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
They don't have
That's
to
kind of what I was saying. Yeah,
No,
I said that. It's not myself.
You tore the women down.
I take my bad. I take that. I take that back. I've seen a lot of episodes of Cheaters, and I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. So you and Cognac or you and Tequila thoroughly researched.
My bad. I was looking at the text and just woke up. Anyway, so these other respectful women, whatever, or men he might be with. I don't know. He might be with some men, and stuff.
We live in a
Jerry.
progressive
He might be
times.
texting Jerry on the side, and saying, "Yeah, I like the Gucci, got her pregnant, but man, that ass."
Oh Lord.
You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the advice, Cognac. I mean, that was so fucking helpful. Let me tell you.
I mean, and that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My advice is I'm kind of leaning with Tequila on the you're gonna have to mind your business. She's 19 years old. You can't tell her anything about that man. I promise.
Lacey gonna mess up y'all relationship.
And she's pregnant, and her hormones probably crazy because she's still growing. And
you said Lacey's gonna mess up a relationship, or Deborah the mom?
Deborah gonna mess up.
But I don't have any background information, but I know one thing: you're not gonna knock my child up and ask her to marry her, and you don't have a home. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
you can't live in my
very
house.
interesting.
I have more of a problem with that than him not letting her look at her phone. I think phones are off limits. Like, unless you've broken that trust or something, and that was something y'all negotiated after you broke the trust, I don't think anybody should be looking at anybody's fucking phone. Because people talk about things. Men talk to other men about just things that women don't need to hear. I talk to my friends about female stuff. That's not your fucking business. That should be your own private shit. Or whatever, and I don't do the turn up, down, or whatever. If you don't look at my phone.
As a matter of fact, I have a good story on that.
We have to help people.
We are.
Stories. Yes.
No, we are. It goes with the situation. So there was a time where when iPhones and iPads and all that shit first came out, we shared an account, and she'd be texting people, and I was honest with her. I'm like, I'm getting your text, and she, said, I need to fix it, because we're talking about personal girl shit. You know what I mean? And I said, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, guys.
What they got to do with their story?
No, I'm saying because
I'm just fucking with you, man. I mean, phones are off limit, but not off limit. You know, if I'm in a relationship, my phone is not off limit, but I just need you to respect that. You know what I'm saying?
a certain
Yeah, if you need to use it or
That's
whatever.
what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Because like things were popping up.
Yeah,
from
there's
certain
times like
friends.
all hands
Yeah,
stuff.
she
Like
was
here.
there, and I said, "Hey, I'm getting your tags. I don't know why on my iPad."
But when I hand it to you, the keypad gonna be there, so you can just go press the numbers.
Right.
You don't need to look at my.
Well, yeah.
I could have responded as her, or you know, whatever, you know, if I was an ass. But I told her, I said, look, I don't know why I'm getting texted.
And there's times like I schedule massages, for instance, the apps on his phone. So I'm like, hey, I just scheduled one. Look into your phone when you're busy. When you're not busy, and he closes stuff out. I don't care. I don't know, whatever.
No, I close stuff out because
I know, but I'm just saying that doesn't bother me. That shouldn't bother people.
Battery.
If you're that worried, then wrong relationship.
Yeah.
Anyways, next one. Dear semi-sober one, my husband's best friend broke my privates several years ago at a party. It was traumatizing, and I have never forgotten how abused and dirty it made me feel. I told my husband about it when we got home, but he'd had a lot to drink and told me I must have been imagining things. As time went by, I would occasionally bring it up, especially when we would see this person. I've asked my husband to confront the man who remains his best friend. He refuses. I am deeply hurt that he still thinks I'm imagining things and does not have my back. What should I do? Should I drop it or give him an ultimatum?
Kathy, that's Kathy. Best friend is Bob, and the husband is a Peter.
So, can I start on that one?
Go for it.
If it's his wife, girlfriend?
Wife.
Wife, okay. Now, I don't know if the
I don't
wife...
think it matters. Wife or girlfriend, but...
No. I'm you know, trying to explain it in a way that the relationship progressed as far as like married, you know, whatever maybe. I mean, you're supposed to hear your wife out on that type thing. And ask your friend about it. If he groped her or whatever it might be.
What should she do?
It's not uncommon.
What should she do?
What should she do?
Yeah, that's what she asked.
No, I'm saying she's asking the husband, Peter.
She asking us, what should she do?
No, she's asking what should she do because her husband's basically basically calling her a fucking liar.
Basically, he would never do that or something like that. Now, do you lose a friend over? It's happened to me. Do you lose a friend over your significant other that you love?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then that's your answer.
Yeah.
So give him an ultimatum, Kathy. That was Cognac.
It's not an ultimatum, but you can at least ask him, hey, what's up? You know,
no, but she's saying what should she do about her husband. So that is giving her husband an ultimatum.
I know.
Saying you need to check your fucking friend.
I get that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was agreeing with
Are you
her
willing
advice.
to lose a friend? It's happened.
Is she willing to lose her husband?
Yeah. Yes, because that's what the problem is now for her.
Yeah.
It's not even just the groping, but her husband doesn't believe her. Or care to do anything about it. My advice, Kathy, is number one, why the fuck you didn't bring it up right then?
Yeah.
Because the moment he touched any type of part of my body, the club would have been lit up, wherever the fuck where she said at the party. I don't care who drank what. We're gonna address it right then and fucking there.
Yeah.
And since you chose not to do that, now he thinks you was drunk probably too. You said he was drunk, but you might have been too. I don't know what y'all did. It was a party, and he's probably just like, oh shit, I don't. He just don't want to deal with it. But no, if a friend, your uncle, your grandpa, your kid, your son, your auntie touches me inappropriately, it needs to be addressed then and there. So now you're just in a fucking conundrum because now but it's several years ago. So you already accepted. Well, can I finish? You already accepted that he wasn't going to do shit. So my opinion, Kathy, is let it the fuck go. You already accepted. He hasn't done anything for several years. So you're just looking for something, you're just going to keep bringing it up?
That's true. How you remember 7 years
Yeah.
ago, the function?
Yeah.
You touched my ass? Or
Yeah,
something?
like, I mean,
But you know,
you already accepted that he didn't give a fuck. Move along.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just saying he doesn't give a fuck about a lot of other things now. And it's just
Yeah,
triggering
bring
the
it
other
up.
part, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with the girl. You probably sit around the house talking about what you would do in this situation, in that situation. I whoop a motherfucker ass, man. And then he grabbed your shit, Bart grabbed your shit, and you ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you go home and you tell Peter, Peter drunk. You know what I'm saying? He thinking you drunk and everybody drunk. You know what I'm saying? And you let it ride. You know what I'm saying? For years, and sound like you may even wanna.
my
I'm not, no.
my
No,
only
I mean, why is it still a problem?
my only question is, who's the shadows in the window?
That never gets old, yeah.
No, I mean, you need to let that shit go and let your husband know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at the point where you need to
Well, you don't. Yeah.
seek help. You are traumatized. You dealing with PTSD.
Therapy.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Every time she walks in the party.
Yeah.
Who's slapping me? Who's slapping my ass? Who touching my titties?
Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like.
Right?
But it's bald.
Bob in there. Slap ass.
Alright. Dear semi-sober ones, I have a problem I just can't identify. I suppose it's a combination of a lot of issues. I live with my boyfriend and work from home. When it comes to patience about almost anything, I have the shortest fuse. Simple things trigger me and I flare up quickly. If I see someone driving faster than me on the road, I resent it. Something on TV or even the wrong food will trigger me. My boyfriend takes the brunt of it. Other than my lack of patience and flying off the handle, everything is going relatively well. How can I get a grip and stop overdoing it when I get angry?
Therapy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Therapy. Yeah. I had the same problem, Lisa.
Lisa?
That's her name. Therapy, man. Just keep looking in the mirror, do some self-evaluations. I think there's some things going on with yourself personally that you're not happy about, and you don't know you're not dealing with them, so you're just getting angry and lashing out on every other thing. I mean, I think you got some deep-rooted personal issues that you
haven't figured out.
I have a little group that I'm in, and I facilitate, and one of the things I tell the participants to bring a mirror. Bring your mirror to every class. You know what I'm saying? Because before we start pointing fingers and all that, we're going to look at ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I think you just need to pull your mirror off or take your cell phone and reverse the camera and look at yourself and be honest with yourself and attack those things that are really pissing you off personally.
Lisa, literally everybody hates traffic and driving.
I love it.
A lot of things on TV piss people off.
Give me reason, yeah.
The wrong food pisses me off. You acting like a fucking lunatic is a you issue.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just in the house, bored, they say. Like, maybe go get some fresh air every now and then. I mean, the first thing she says, I live with my boyfriend and work from home. Wow, fucking wow. Like, oh my goodness, you poor thing. Yeah, that's triggering me. I would be a fucking lunatic too, Lisa. Like, you need therapy.
So my brother, he worked at home. I don't know if you can afford it, but what he did, he lived in a small country town. He went and rented a small office front to leave, so he can leave house and like go to work. But he can work from home, but he got him an office where he leaves, he go to his office and handle his business there. I mean, you may need to get, like the girl said, out the fucking house. Go sit on the back porch patio or something and work out there. Do something where you got change your routine.
And don't get your ass behind the wheel with an attitude already.
Yeah.
Like
Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa, there's a lot of cats that need to be adopted. Because you sound like you're about to be a cat lady. So there you go.
Yeah, get a hobby.
Oh yeah, I'll get a hobby. Hobby Lobby still open?
Hobby Lobby paying its employees $15 hour.
They need to keep that shit organized because that's yeah, when people come there and doing the most.
These are gonna be a Catwoman.
I need to go to Hobby Lobby. Or Michael's.
I'll tell if I'm Catwoman out there.
You need to go to Michael's. This is the main
They
thing.
need to be rescued.
Yeah, I definitely know there's Michael's.
Yeah.
I haven't been
And dogs too.
Craft store forever. All right, dear semi-sober ones, my husband is 38 and I'm 36. We have been together for 13 years and married for 11. We never wanted children, although we have some pets. My problem is we've fallen into a parent-child relationship where I'm starting to feel like the child. He enables me to the point that if I'm the least bit distressed, i.e. doing dishes or getting frustrated because there are a lot, he takes over what I'm doing. He even tucks me into bed and kisses me goodnight and turns off the light and closes the door. Because of our work schedules, we sleep at different times, so I just find this strange. I have mentioned it to him before and it hurt his feelings. I love him dearly, but seeing him as my quote-unquote parent is starting to make it hard for me to love him as my husband. I have asked him to go to therapy and he's unwilling. I'm very blunt when it comes to saying things and it generally triggers arguments. How can I tell him all of this bothers me without starting a huge fight? Creepy.
So that's
Yes,
the
wait.
husband is Joe
Look
and
at
the
the
wife
name.
is Kelly.
Kelly and Joe.
Kelly and Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do y'all fuck?
It don't
Yeah.
sound like it. It don't sound like it.
that's what I was. That was the first question. Like, do you tuck her and tuck her, and then tuck her?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
tuck her.
Yeah, we got it.
Double
Thank you.
tucker.
We got it.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun. Yeah.
So honestly, I mean, to me, shit, unless that's not happening, you got it pretty easy. I mean, he's like, hey, do dishes, don't worry about it. Stuff like that. I don't.
I feel like Kelly is going to be on a documentary on Netflix at some point because Joe is a serial killer.
Oh, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You're right.
I think that he's
Good night.
he's practicing on you like that movie Kiss the Girls with
You're
Ashley
right.
Judd and
You're
Morgan
right.
Freeman. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Kelly. It's
You're
it's
right.
weird. And if he gets angry because you're saying, hey, I want to be more sexual with you, this is too like
Night,
weird. Yeah.
Night, night, honey. I'll be
Yeah.
back at 3 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, by the way, we need more garbage bags.
Yeah. So, sorry. I watch a lot of documentaries and shit, so that's the vibe I'm getting. I never knew. I was asleep.
Yeah.
He tucked me in
I
and
mean,
read me
he
a
tucked-
bedtime story
Yeah.
every night, and it was so sweet.
That was it.
And he said, don't worry, baby, I got the dishes.
I'll be back at
Man.
3 a.m.
Probably makes her tea, puts a little ketamine or
That's what I'm saying.
whatever puts you to sleep
Oh,
in it.
no, the
Mhm.
stuff you like, the, what you
Sleepy time tea?
Sleepy
Yeah,
time tea.
you need more than that.
Man, go to the projects and make you some ratchet friends and share your story with them. They give you the advice you need.
Well, we are her ratchet friends right now. We are the ratchet
Joe
friends.
you need to discuss. The next time he come to tuck you in and kiss you, you need to go the fuck out for him. Number one, you need to be laying on top of the covers, butt ass naked.
Yeah, I was
With your
thinking
legs
that too.
open.
I was like, have you tried that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he come to tuck you in, tell him to tuck in this.
tuck this.
Tucking this, jumping this
Yeah.
shit right here before we.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the other solution on that is to find out, and when he goes to tuck you in, you're fully clothed in all black, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
and then you follow him
Yeah.
and see who he's murdering.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, I would call it mom.
Huh?
I think she should just call it
She
mom.
said she
But
has
she
and he
might-
gets hurt by
Yeah.
it. When she says something,
He
he gets
hurt.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
hurt
It hurts
by
his feelings and
Yeah.
triggers an argument.
Yeah. I keep,
That's giving me,
keep on hurting them.
what's his name?
Let everybody know
I
that.
just
It's
wanna
giving
know-
me Ted Bundy.
Yeah, put your closest relatives on alert.
I just want to know
Because
why.
it's gaslighting.
Yeah.
I just want to know, Joe, why we need some extra space.
Yeah. And why can't I go in the basement, Joe? No.
Yeah. I'm going with that.
No. All right.
You're not lobby garage. Why?
I'm building you a special bunk bed.
Joe, it ain't gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for me to have your back again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Laying it down.
You got to create an enemy already.
We're coming for you, Joe. Yeah.
Nah, I do see me get rid of Joe. Number one, you ain't no baby.
That sounds just corny to me. Like, and it has to be drastic because most women aren't going to be mad that their men were like, oh, I got the dishes, babe. You know, if you're getting frustrated over something. No, most women, nobody's going to be mad that someone's helpful.
Yeah.
But if you're tucking me in, reading me fucking Goodnight Moon every night, and not fucking me, there's something wrong.
Y'all too young for that shit.
Yeah.
38, 36.
Yeah. That's the turn up time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dear semi-sober ones, I recently made the acquaintance of a woman who just moved into our neighborhood. We are both new members of a local civic club. That's already a problem. I asked if she would like to attend an upcoming event for the group and have breakfast afterward. Bad move on my part, because now she thinks I'm her best friend. She sends me text messages throughout the day, seven yesterday alone. She constantly asks me for rides to meetings and local events, often at the last minute. I'm sure she's lonely, but I am busy with a husband. I also volunteer for a nonprofit organization and manage a short-term rental property. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I don't have time for someone this needy. How do I tell her to back off?
Ashley and Crystal.
So Ashley is the one that invited her?
Those are such young names. These sound like some geriatric people, but okay.
Ashley's the one that invited her?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so...
Ashley's the one asking for help.
Yeah.
With Crystal being
But she
stage fight
initiated...
She was just being nice. She just moved to the neighborhood. See? Now, if anybody can see my face, this is why I don't talk to people. Cognac is the friendly guy. Talks to all the neighbors.
No,
you may get a wave out of me if it gets awkward.
A couple times, I'm gonna tell you, look, I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's it. I can't do it. I mean, that's it.
I mean, they're part of the local civic club, so my guess is they're retired. So this lady seems like Crystal has more time than Ashley does.
Yeah.
But Crystal, you're going to have to find a hobby because I'm going to hurt your feelings. I don't have really good advice for Ashley because I'll hurt your feelings. Like, it'll literally get to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't.
And I know you can't even.
I can't even advise because.
I was going to say.
Well,
Let him.
Go ahead. I can't advise anything because that situation is foreign.
It would never happen to you. Yeah.
I would give it, So
I'm Crystal. Mean mugging Ashley for even coming to try to talk to me on the cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would never be Ashley initiating.
Yeah.
I'd never be in that role.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's why Cognac is the best friend. Because his whole friendly ass. I still get blown up from our neighbors. We haven't lived there in 3 years because of his friendly ass. I'm just saying. We don't have to elaborate or anything. No problem.
Me being the guy I am, like I said, it would take about...
Did you wink in the camera?
Did I?
Lord.
Me being the person I am, I'll give you the shirt off my back, but there's only so many shirts I'm wearing, so there's that. I'm not putting it on that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm really, at this point, you're just using that kindness for weakness. So,
but you said you wanted to be friends. I didn't ask you to come talk to me. You can't talk to me on your own. So I think you're using me. Now you don't want to.
Whatever. What's her name?
Ashley and Crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Whatever, Crystal. Go play with your cats.
Well, I was playing with my cats until you came over here fucking with me.
Fussing with you.
Fucking with me.
Oh.
You should have just left me alone.
I was fussing. I was asking you.
Well, you shouldn't have asked. Who told you to ask? Me and my cats was doing
Well, then stop asking me. I asked you one time. You asked me 3. 3 strikes are out.
Leave people alone, bro. She was doing fine. Crystal was doing
maybe
fine.
Crystal needs to literally play with cats and her. That she won't be as bored.
I don't be opening doors.
Get her a vibrator, Ashley.
I don't be opening doors
Here's
for
your
people,
friend.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get creating open start and shit.
I'm literally a.
That's what you did.
You mean
You went and opened that door. You opened the door when you went over there and invited her, so she took it as an open invitation. You started that shit.
But I understand, but at a certain point, you took my kindness for a weakness.
No, she didn't.
No, she's still being nice. She just wants to hang out. She wants to be besties.
And you started that by going over there fucking with her.
Yeah.
But the way the story read was that she wanted her to drive her here and drive her
Yes,
there.
now because she wants to hang out because they're going to the same meetings.
Yeah, and that's
so she's
something
like, let's ride
started.
together.
Yeah. You started that.
There's a movie, an old movie.
There's an old saying,
There's an old movie called Single White Female. Everybody should watch it. Yeah, I think they redid it and they called it The Roommate. Watch that too if you need something more younger. More young.
Yeah.
No. Can't be me. Although I have been bamboozled because of his friendly ass. Because people are like, why are you still, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do I still talk to certain people? It's because you were friendly, not me. I'm just saying.
You never know when shit's gonna go down.
Yeah, I know.
You know, they're...
Yeah, friendly. Hi, my name is this. If you see someone breaking my house, let me know. I'll do the same for you. Bye.
A neighbor is close. A neighbor close by is better than a brother far away.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Neighbors are important. Neighbors are important, and I'm not gonna fuck with you. But if I see somebody crawling through your window, I'm down with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gotta talk to you.
I passed out photos to all my neighbors of all our friends.
Yeah.
And said, if you see somebody that look like this.
Yeah, that's friend. I need my photo back. Yeah.
Here's my number. Call me. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
I pay attention to what cars are always parked at your house. You know, and shit like that. If I see some strange shit, I'm down with you.
15 minutes.
My turn. My turn.
15 minutes.
My turn.
Most. I've been doing that.
My
I've
turn.
been here at 5 minutes. I've been here at 5.
Yeah. No thanks. I'm just not friendly like that. I'm not going to give you this. It's my turn.
Or I'll just be here, actually.
Alright, ready guys?
Yeah.
Dear semi-sober ones, I dearly love my youngest daughter. She's the only one of my 4 daughters who has never married. For several months, she has been living with a man who is divorced and the father of 2 sons. He's a caring father. The problem is his status as a felon for possession of drugs and fleeing the police. He served his time, about a year, and received commendations during that time. Her sisters refuse to come to my home if he's present and won't invite him for the holidays. My birthday is approaching and I want her here with her sisters, but she will not come without him. I believe everyone deserves a second chance. How long should it take for her sisters and their husbands to accept him?
Chloe is the daughter, Frank is the felon, Amy is the mom, and I don't name the other asshole.
It's the dad.
Oh, the dad, so his name is Andy.
Are you going to literally leave that sitting in your mouth for the camera the whole time until I finish? Okay. Okay. Okay, Gramps. Yeah. Did you have something?
Fuck. Fuck them. I'm down with Andy and Chloe. I'm down with Chloe and Frank. You know, fuck y'all. Y'all gonna be like that? Y'all gonna be like that. Y'all lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it. I mean, y'all don't judge people. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't judge, that's y'all. Whatever decision y'all make, that's on y'all. Stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the best out of whoever show up. Whoever show up, that's what I'm down with. Yeah. If you don't show up, fuck you.
That sounds ridiculous to me. Maybe the sisters know more than the dad knows, but a felon and for drug. That's called getting caught. A lot of you people do drugs and run. That's not even like that huge of a deal. And if you only served a year,
that boy can have a basement full of money.
And he's a caring father, and he cares about your sister. What the fuck do you care? Like,
Yeah.
you know, a background's a background.
Like, it's 2023.
And that type of background, you know, like I could get if he was like a child something or
Biden got a background.
something.
Trump had a background.
I got one, not with the criminal.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a background. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, people have done a whole lot of shit.
I'm clean as the.
Hell, I went to a party and got there for 5 minutes. They was doing drugs. I didn't even do drugs. The police came and guess what I did? Hopped my ass over the fence. And I was good. I had just got there and wasn't doing any of those things and wouldn't have. I mean, yeah, okay.
This is
sound corny.
it's Rob's turn, but
Yeah.
they are not erasing laws from the law book. Every year we making more and more laws. The more laws we make, the more the probability of people getting locked up is greater, right?
That's why I stay home.
Yeah, they not making laws. We always making.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they always making laws, so you can go to jail and get a background for damn near anything. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck?
Yeah.
And everybody don't even know all the fucking laws that they got. You can get your ass taken to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we do know not to get caught with drugs, and he got caught with them. You know what I'm saying? Sound like he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
He ain't been back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A year.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
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 Be home mostly. That's what I do. That's my intention.
Yeah.
That being said, yeah, I agree with Mike on that. The more laws they do, they just pass laws and laws and laws and laws and laws, and then
They don't even announce
take
it.
them back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Prisons get too empty, they make a new law.
Make a new law.
you can look up. You can look
And
up.
they not eradicating those laws. That's
Right.
old. Don't make sense. Let's take that one out.
Can't own a donkey on this avenue
New
and this
Mexico or
avenue.
something,
Yeah.
You drive too fast in your horse carriage. Still on the law books.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got a
You
horse
went
carriage.
shooting Amish people now. You went 60 miles over the speed limit with your 2 horses, and you wealthy too with your 2 horses, you little Amish guy or whatever.
Yeah.
For real.
I don't know. I say, sir, if your daughters don't respect you enough to let that go, to be there for your birthday because they know somebody that got in trouble, then fuck. The other 3 daughters are okay. Let them go be judgmental on themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Who
That's
has
all I
time?
have
Who
to
has
say about
time
that.
for that?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right. Last one? Or
We can go 2 more.
2 more? Okay. This one's long, that's why the last one. All right. Dear semi-sober ones. My husband and I have been married 11 months. We've been together for 5 years and have lived together for the last 3. This is my 2nd marriage and his 3rd. I have put up with a lot from him and overlooked way too much. He isn't affectionate, doesn't kiss me hello or goodbye unless I ask, and doesn't hug me. He doesn't seem to like sex either, although... Oh, sorry. Although, if I say it, he gets mad at me and says he does. We might have sex twice a month. I would like it more often than that, but I have tolerated his almost non-existent sex drive. He never initiates. He's very moody and pouts and complains about things not going his way with his job, his life, his 16-year-old daughter who doesn't like to be with him, etc. Yet he doesn't make any positive changes. Since the wedding, he has stopped sleeping with me in the same bed. He claims I snore and it wakes him up. I don't like the TV on when I'm falling asleep and he demands to have it on. He won't go with me to visit my family, but demands I go with him on the weekends and sometimes during the week to have dinner at his parents'. I moved an hour and a half away from my children and grandchildren to be with him. When I mentioned that I would like to have the kids spend the night, he comes up with a million excuses why that isn't a good idea. But when his daughter wants to spend the night, it's perfectly fine. Oh my God, as I write this, I'm wondering why I am with him. I feel like crying. I do love him. And when I think about not being with him, it feels like my heart is falling out of my chest. What should I do? Can I give some advice really quick? I'm going to have to jump up. I'm getting a call from family. My advice is, what the fuck? Y'all been together, you're obviously older. This is not the life you're supposed to want. Can I finish really quick?
We can end it after this.
If you're not touching me, you're not affectionate to me, then what the fuck did we get married for? Like, I don't get it. Like,
that was my first thing, was they were older.
Well, yeah, they have
So,
grandchildren. They've been married 2 or 3 times.
When she said grandchildren, I was like,
yeah.
Is he 70? What do you expect him to do?
Well, I got this guy my namesake. I called him Mike and her Sarah.
Mike and Sarah?
Yeah.
I mean, Mike is probably getting chalk dust.
Maybe he needs to go. No, that's not the truth. That Mike needs to go. If that's the issue, he needs to go to the doctor and get some testosterone or something. But I am not going to marry you, and you can. I have to beg you to kiss me, beg you to hug me, beg you to talk to me, beg you to sleep with me, and beg you to fuck me.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah,
that's called a stranger.
So was he doing that to marry her for something?
I don't know.
Was he doing all that, and then the minute they got married,
I don't know.
He was like, "Ooh, Sarah, rich as hell. Hopefully she dies first, and I'll inherit some shit."
You're giving me a Lifetime movie now.
I guess I am. I'm just saying, like, that makes no sense. Why would you marry him if now you're complaining after you married him that he's dusting you, basically?
Because
even dusting.
Because she's still sexually active.
I understand.
When you get married, I mean, you come into some type of agreement, right? And you're supposed to take care of each other, and he's not taking care of her.
I know that, but was he doing that before?
Probably. If she missing this, if she missing it, it's probably something that's not happening that used to happen.
Yeah.
You know, if it was never happening, she probably wouldn't even talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the fact of the matter is, what was his name? You said Mike?
His name Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
So Mike, he went and married her, and then this shit just stopped.
I think it was progressive. It probably was progressive. How long they were married? How long they been married?
They were together like 11 months and then married for what? They were together for 5 years and got married.
They've been married for 11 months. They've been together for 5 years.
11 months? Oh, man.
But they've been together for 5 years.
Yeah, he ain't. No, they've been together for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
See, divorce. Go back to
if he was fucking her before, you might have just ignored all of that and thought, "Oh, we'll be married." You probably told her, "I'm waiting for marriage."
It's hard for me to give. It's hard for me to give advice to that. In relations, I got a.
Excuse me.
I'm a sexually active dude. I never had that issue. I don't think. I never put the sex on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. That don't make sense to me. And number one, I know sex is important. Part of the relationship, but it shouldn't be the glue. But it's part of the ingredients of the glue. You know what I'm saying?
What's more of the
it's more than the sex though. You know, like she talked about, he don't want to spend time with her family. Expect her to spend time with his family.
He doesn't hug or kiss her.
Yeah.
Like, so that's just basic bare minimum.
Yeah.
I hug and kiss fucking animals.
The sex is part of it, but it's a lot more shit going on there.
And you're not gonna look me in my eyeballs and tell me that you like sex, but you're not fucking me.
Yeah, because he can fuck her every night and she's still gonna have problems.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's more about like
she might be a little more understanding.
Just saying.
But we got a special episode that we segment, I'm sorry, where we tell you guys 3,000 things about us, and we use this magnificent book titled 3,000 Things About Me. Show them the book, please, where we read this.
Just show to each
yeah. Where we take this book, we open it. It got 3,000 questions. Yeah. Cognac's turn. He's gonna select the question randomly. Y'all can see, and pick the question. What's the question number,
1474.
1474. Ask away.
What 3 songs will always be found at the top of your playlist? That's interesting.
What 3 songs? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The whole ass song. You just making up stuff.
No, I love that song. What? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's your thing.
I know. Put it on the book. That's my book.
Luke Skywalker, Throw That D.
And
And Jesus is Lord.
Okay. What 3 songs for you?
Mine would be, that is a tough one for me, actually. It would be probably Get Your Roll On.
Good one.
Shake That Ass, Watch Yourself, my mystic one.
Shake that.
Watch Yourself. Poor bastard.
Okay, next.
Can't get any more than that. My mystic one. Then I would say Move, Get Out the Way.
Bitch, get out the way.
Yeah, there's that traffic one.
I had to look through like my driving playlist. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff. Literally anything by Adele. I can't pick one. I'll just say hello. Screw it. Jeez. I love Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. I'm trying to think of things I just will not turn off. Okay, I'll just say No Ordinary Love by Sade. Those are 3
This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love.
Okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. All right, thank you guys for listening so much.
Thank you.
Love you. We'll be back for 102
Yeah.
next week.
Season 4.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.